Just give me.
Good morning. I see everyone connecting to audio. Hey, Mom. Hello, everybody. I'm going to give it a minute. Well, there's still a few more people joining here. Woohoo. Look at this.
Do you want to?
We have multiple pages. Hey, Will.
Quick question.
Yes.
Do you want to consider having a post-workout meal after yoga?
I mean, it really depends on how much you exert yourself. I'd say protein is always like a cool thing to have. But as far as ignition, that really goes back to, it's the same thing like when we do family workouts. If you're exerting a lot of energy, then maybe a little bit, but I don't ever take ignition after now. And protein, I only take if I'm like low in protein for the day.
Okay.
All right. Welcome, everybody. I see everyone just popping in here. Couple announcements quick. You'll see that you're muted. If you have not used Zoom before, you have the ability to unmute. When we have, we're gonna have a little conversation after, and if you wanna say anything, you can unmute yourself, or I can help you with that. Okay, we still have a few people joining here. This is bumping. Okay. So I'm gonna get started. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Brittni Landers. This call kind of just came about because it was like quarantine was happening and I was like, how can I still see my friends and stay a little bit active and stay social? And I called my friend Tina. Tina is an amazing person, amazing yoga instructor. And she was like, why don't we do this? So here we are. This is our 5th week. And it grows every time, and we get a little bit of a different crowd every time. So I'm just gonna do gallery views so I can see who's here. We've got people from Jersey, of course, Illinois, California, very early in the morning for you. We've got Texas, Florida, Alabama. I see Allie Hughes, so we're all over. We have some Canadians in here, so just know that you are Iowa. KP, Kendrick, if you wanna exit Zoom and then restart, I'll be able to let you back in. It might just be your audio. We have Ohio. So this is pretty awesome. We're in a good community here. So I like to start every call with a little bit of inspiration to set the tone. And for those of you who don't know, I work for a women's empowerment organization, and we do this with all of our meetings. We start with inspiration, then we have community and tools. And I got this prompt from one of our meetings and just kind of built it out a little bit more for all of you guys. So during shelter in place or quarantine, I know we've all caught ourselves thinking, I can't wait until quarantine is over. I'm going to blank, or I will never take blank for granted again. That could be the gym for you. That could be traveling to see family. That could be attending concerts. Maybe going to your favorite restaurant for a meal, going to the movie theaters, or maybe even just a shopping trip. I've definitely done the same. I absolutely miss the gym, but I'm gonna ask you to flip it for a minute. What have you discovered during shelter in place that you love? Is there something that you've had the opportunity to do more of that brings you joy or brings you peace? This could be more family time. This could be more home-cooked meals. Maybe time to read or self-discover. I know some of us are still working and the days are flying by and you're not finding those pockets of time. So maybe this sounds more like I'm no longer wasting free time, instead I'm very mindful of how I use it. This could be I'm more scheduled and regimented in order to accomplish everything that I want to. Any of these things can bring us peace. We all find our peace in very different ways. So I ask that you just kind of sit with that for a second and maybe even pop some of those things into the chat. Like, I know I see my mom on this call. I haven't gotten to go travel to see my mom. That's something that like I really miss, right? And I can't wait, and I'll never take it for granted again. But then there's things in quarantine that I've discovered that I'm like, wow, I'm really grateful I'm aware of this now. And one of those things is being able to do yoga with you guys every week. Otherwise, I don't practice yoga on a weekly basis. It's so good for us. So maybe pop some of those things in the chat. And then one other question. What have you done less of in quarantine that you wouldn't mind keeping that way? What would you choose not to go back to in our new normal if you could? I mean, some of these are not possible, but maybe that's no work commute. Maybe it's really nice to just wake up and walk over to your desk. Or maybe it's that you're not waking up to an alarm clock. Whatever it is, I just ask you to reflect and hold it close to your heart. Maybe write it down. You don't want to forget about these things that bring you joy and bring you peace in this time of crazy, because it's not that they bring you joy and bring you peace on a normal day. Like, they're bringing you that in a really hard time. So I just ask that you hold that, take note of it, write it down. And then with that, I'm gonna let all these other people in that are in the waiting room. And Tina, are you all set to take it away? You're muted.
Unmute. Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. Hi guys, this is so cool. While we wait for the rest of everyone to join us, I'm just gonna say, please be patient as my dog decided to wake up before yoga and is now running all over the place. So he's gonna make an appearance. You can laugh about it when he starts to act crazy, but we'll keep going. All right, we're just gonna wait a couple more seconds. While we wait though, go ahead, get a nice comfortable spot on the mat. We're actually gonna start seated today, which is a little different than what we've been doing. So get in a nice comfortable seated position and make sure there's enough room around that you can kind of sway your arms, sway your feet. Just wanna say shout out to Casey. I see she made it. She's my sister. Yeah, look at all these awesome people. I love seeing your guys' faces. Cool. So today is going to be a lot of fun, a little creative, but a lot of fun as well. So, all right, I'm going to just, Britt, you want to give me a thumbs up if we're good to roll?
We are. I just wanted to say, I'm reading the chat and it's pretty amazing, all the things that you guys are popping in there. So that's cool. But yes, awesome. We're all set.
Great. Okay, well then let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, we're gonna start in a seated position. That can mean legs crossed for you. That can mean legs straight, whatever's comfortable for you. I want you to go ahead and close the eyes and just sit up super, super tall. So imagine as if like a string is pulling your head up to the ceiling, but your shoulders are staying down low. And I just want you to close the eyes and we're gonna just reflect a little bit on what Britt started us with about what are those, key items that we want to actually hold on to after quarantine. For me, like we kind of talked about before, Britt, was, not having to pay for gas right now. My commute used to be an hour and 42 minutes long, and not having to do that is kind of great. So just taking a moment, taking a second to collect the breath, to collect the thoughts, to clear the mind. You have the playlist playing, you can go ahead and press play or have whatever song you want to start. Good. And then together, we're just going to take a nice, deep, long inhale through the nose. So when you breathe in, imagine that breath coming from the root, so coming from the belly and traveling up through the ribs and then the chest. And then maybe your head even lifts a little bit as you reach the tippy top of that breath. Let's go ahead and let it out through the mouth first. Good, let's take 2 more deep inhales. I want you to begin to count to 4 as you breathe in. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue with that movement. Deep, long inhale. We're pressing pause on anything that's lingering in the mind. And as we exhale, we're rooting deeper and deeper into the mat. Good job. 2 more deep inhales. Exhale, releasing any tension in the face and the shoulders. Good. Last one, deep inhale. And then exhale. Good. Making sure the shoulders are super far from the ears. We're just going to go ahead and send our left ear closer to our left shoulder. Our right shoulder is going to work its way down. So sometimes when we bend the neck, we tend to kind of bring that shoulder with us. I want you to keep the shoulders down. Good. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, take your right ear to right shoulder. Left shoulder stays down. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take the left ear to left shoulder. And then this time we're just going to tilt the neck down, or tilt the chest, oh my gosh, chin into the chest. Your gaze is going to come down to the ground. You should now feel a little bit more on the outside of the neck for 3, 2. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, other side. Again, tucking that chin in towards the chest. Key here is to keep both shoulders down. Good. Coming back to center. And now this time we're just going to send the head back. So opening up that throat chakra. And then as you exhale, we're tucking the chin in, really focusing on feeling the stretch behind the neck. So shoulders must stay down. Drop the head, let it hang heavy. Inhale, lift it back up, send it back behind you, opening up the throat. And then exhale, tuck it in. Feel a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Good job. On your next inhale, coming back to center. We're going to go ahead, bring our hands to our knees. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Sorry about the audio. Okay. Hands to our knees. And what we're going to do first is just roll the shoulders forward. So as you're doing this, we're separating the shoulder blades when your shoulders come forward. So almost like you're hollowing out the belly. Good. And then we're going to reverse it, take it back. So this time we're squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening up the chest for 1, for 2. One more time. Good. Bring those shoulders down to the mat, keeping the palms on the knees. We're going to inhale like a little bit of a cat-cow position. We're going to send the chest forward, lift the head up. And then as you exhale, we're hollowing out the belly. We're sending the shoulder blades closer, or shoulder blades apart. Inhale, lift, sending the shoulder blades together. Drop the head back, and then exhale, hollow the belly. Good. Keeping the hollow position, you can go ahead and lift the head. We're just going to send the body over to the right. We're going to make a nice big circle. So coming forward, send it to the left. Feel the stretch on the sides and back. Go ahead and make another big circle. Try and keep both sit bones down on the mat. You should feel it when you start to move on to those sides. Good. And let's go ahead and switch the direction. Big circle. So I'm kind of thinking like SpongeBob, bringing it around town. There we go. 2 more times in this direction. And 1 more time, big, big stretch. Coming back to center. What's up? Good. On our next inhale, we're going to bring our arms up overhead. Stretch up towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, left palm down to the mat, right arm up and over. I'm going to try and mirror you guys so it's nice and easy. Good. So you want to go as far as you can to the side without this right sit bone lifting off the mat. So keeping both sit bones down. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And now listen carefully. From here, we're going to look down towards the ground. We're going to send that right arm all the way to the corner of our mat, folding over that left knee. Drop the head, take a deep breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach, reach, reach for 3, 2. Good job. Let's inhale, take a half lift. Walk ourselves over to the center. Good, and then walk yourself back to a seated position. Nice. Let's go ahead, inhale, arms back up. Reach towards the sky, and then exhale, take it to the right. Good, so opposite direction this time. And again, we're reaching our fingertips to the other wall. Think that's not a toy, that's my hand. For 3, 2, and 1. Gaze comes down. We're going to reach over to folding over that knee. So again, key here to feeling the stretch is keeping both sit bones on the mat. Just relax the head and breathe for 3, 2. Inhale, lift the chest, walk yourself back to center. Good, and come back up. Very nice, guys. So from here, we're gonna stay seated. We're gonna keep our left knee in, and then we're gonna extend our right leg out. So you can go ahead and move any flesh from the sit bones. Get a nice comfy position. And now you can grab a strap or a blanket or a towel for this. But when you're ready, we're gonna inhale the arms up, and then exhale, falling over that leg, the front leg. Try and keep the head nice and relaxed. Oh, good, good, good. Take a deep inhale. And again, if you have a blanket or strap, you're just gonna fold it over the foot so the foot lays in the center of it. And that's gonna help you kind of get closer if you can't necessarily fall over the leg. Deep breath here for 3, for 2. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, we're slowly coming back up to a seated position. Keeping the leg out nice and straight, we're just going to take our arms back by our ears, take a slight twist over to that bent knee, and then sending the back arm behind you for support, and then the front arm onto that knee. Sit up nice and tall, and take the gaze to the back of the room. Breathing here for 3, 2. Good job, guys. Inhale, coming back to center. We're gonna switch legs, so go ahead, wiggle it out. Woo. Oh gosh. On your next inhale, arms are gonna lift up high. As you exhale, we're falling over that front leg. Relaxing the head. And again, using a strap or a towel to assist you in this fold. If you have really super tight hamstrings, if you're feeling them after those family workouts, that is really gonna come in handy today. Breathe here for 3, for 2. And inhale, slowly start to lift the top body back up. We're gonna go ahead and take that twist. So arms can come back by the side. Twist it over towards that bent knee. And then again, back arm for support, front arm for the twist. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming back to center. Let's go ahead, send both legs straight out in front of you. Scooch, 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 move the flesh. And then inhale, arms lift. What's up, dog? And then exhale, fall forward. Take nice deep breaths here. Try and keep the head super relaxed. For 3, 2. Good job. Listen carefully. From here, we're coming to a reverse plank. So we're going to lift the top body back up. We're going to take our fingers, send them behind us so the fingertips are facing forward. And then on your next inhale, we're just going to lift the hips off the mat. Send the neck behind you, head behind you, excuse me, sir. And breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, lower everything down. Come forward, we're going to a tabletop position. So you're just gonna roll over the ankle. I'm gonna go ahead and get situated on my mat here. Excuse me, buddy, go that way. Great job, guys. So as you come to your tabletop, your knees are under the hips, your wrists are underneath the shoulders. You have a nice long spine, head is neutral. And then on our next inhale, we're going through 2 cats and cows. So first we're going to go ahead and lift the head and hips high, the belly will drop. Deep breath here. And then as you exhale, go ahead and hollow the belly, just like we did in the beginning of practice. 1 more round, inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's come back to that neutral position. Nice and strong here. We're just going to send that right leg behind us and super flex the toes. So then on our next inhale, what we're going to do is just pulse the leg up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep the abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Bend the right knee. From here, we're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, knee's going to come into the nose. We're going to crunch up for 1. Push back. Crunch it for 2. Push back. Option to take that left arm out if you want a little bit more of a challenge for that crunch. 3. We got 2 more. 1. Good. I feel the burn. I know you guys do too. And last one. Good. Go ahead. Release. Coming back to that tabletop position. Rock those hips from side to side. Woo! Feeling it. Let's go ahead and take it to the other side. So left leg reaches out. We're super flexing the toes. Inhale. We're going to hold here. I really want you to push through all 10 fingers. So keep those arms nice and strong. When you're ready, we're going to pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Bend that left knee. And again, we're going for some crunches. So exhale, knee to nose. Push back. Option to extend that right arm out if you're looking for more of a challenge. You don't have to. We got 2 more. Woo! 1 more. Keep those glutes nice and tight. Good. And then go ahead, release everything down. Rock it out from side to side. We're going to come through 2 rounds of cat-cow just to stretch it all out. So nice strong arms. Shoulders are out, or sorry, ears are out of the shoulders. Inhale, head and hips rise. Exhale, tuck everything in. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tuck it back in. Good job. Let's just go ahead, take those hips back, coming into a child's pose. Pausing here, stretch out the back, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Oh boy. On our next inhale, we're going to come back to that tabletop position. We're going to go ahead and tuck our toes in. Take a deep inhale, push into the ground. See if you can hover the shins. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Relax the neck. Inhale, come high into those toes, bend those knees, hover the shins for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hips up and back. Last time, inhale, hover, come onto the toes, bend the knees, hover the shins. If this is too much, you can put the knees down onto the mat. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hips up and back. Good. Let's get a little more comfortable in this downward facing dog. So we're pushing through all 10 fingers. My chest is coming through my arms. My head is relaxed. I'm looking at my thighs. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. On our next inhale, we're going to go ahead, lift the right leg nice and tall. Bend the knee, flex the foot. See if you can open up the hip. Otherwise, we're just going to hang out here in 3-legged dog for 3, 2, 1. Good job. Exhale, bring that knee to the nose. Look forward. Plant that foot in between the palms, finding a nice low lunge. Good. So from here, we're bending that back knee down. We're untucking the toes. Now, if you have any knee problems, what you want to do is come to a 90-degree angle in the legs. If that's not a problem for you, we're just going to go ahead, hinge forward, so we're off that left knee, and then lift the top body back up. Whew. Take a nice deep inhale here. We're going to hold it first for 3, 2, inhale. As you exhale, we're going to plant the palms down. We're going to straighten out that right leg. So this is what is called a half split or Ardha Manasana. And we're just going to hold it here first for 3, 2. Good job. Now moving forward, we're going through a little bit of a moving meditation between the 2 poses. So on your next inhale, we're going to rebend that right knee and lift the top body back up. Inhale for 1 breath. And then as you exhale, we're going to lower the palms, straighten out that right leg. Good, one breath here. Nice, moving into that crescent moon. Inhale and exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Good, really focusing on that right hamstring. On our next inhale, keeping the palms planted, we're going to rebend that right knee. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. From here, I want you to walk the left foot in just so the heel can get onto the mat and straighten out that right leg. So now we have two straight legs. And if you look down on the mat, you can imagine that they're on two train tracks. So they're parallel from each other. Keep sending that right hip back, left hip forward, and just relax the head. Breathing into that right hamstring. We're hanging out here for 3, for 2. If this is too far for you, you can bring your hands to blocks. Good. One more inhale. As you exhale, I want you all to look forward. We're going to soften up that right knee. We're coming to a forward fold at the top of the mat. So keeping your knees nice and bent. So you can see here, I'm nice and soft in the knees. We're going to bring our hands to our shins and then inhale, straighten everything out. Woohoo! As you exhale, I want you to bend those knees, grab opposite elbows, and then forward fold. So bringing the head towards the mat. Maybe you rock from side to side. Maybe you start to straighten out the legs. But keeping the weight in the balls of the feet, so by where your toes are, you're going to feel a nice release in the lower back. Hanging out here for 3, 2. Good job, guys. On our next inhale, we're slowly going to rise up all the way to a standing pose. And I can't really see, the hands are going to come up by our ears. Take a deep stretch, reach for the ceiling, and then exhale, forward fold. On our next inhale, we're going to soften our knees, plant our palms, step the right foot back, followed by the left. So this is where we're going to take our flow. Now, if you're an advanced yogi or you've been doing this for a while, you can go ahead and take your traditional vinyasa flow. Otherwise, for all of us who are modifying, we're going to lower the knees down, bend the elbows, coming into a knees, chest, and chin. So my chest is down, my chin is down. And then on our next inhale, we're going to straighten the whole body and lift the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Woo, go ahead, tuck the toes. Inhale, rise up to a push-up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. So I just want to make it known that these flows are always optional. You don't have to go through them. You can take parts of it, or you can just meet us in down dog, whatever suits you today. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale. Woo. Inhale, the left leg's gonna rise. Bending the knee, flexing the foot, maybe opening up the hip just a little bit. And then looking forward, bringing that knee to the nose, planting the foot in between the palms. Good, so finding that low lunge. And then when you're ready, dropping that right knee down, untucking the toes. So again, finding what's comfortable for you and for your knees. You don't want to be directly on it, so we're going to hinge forward. And then inhale, lift the top body. You can bring your arms by your ears, maybe they're on your hips. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those glutes. Woo! Deep breath here for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the palms. Go ahead, straighten out that left leg. So when I'm doing this, I'm imagining as if I'm trying to scrunch up the mat in between the heel and the knee. Feeling some tension in that hamstring. We're just gonna hold it here first for 3, 2. Good, going through that moving meditation, we're going to inhale, lift into that crescent moon. Exhale, straighten out, Ardha Hanumanasana. Maybe playing around with coming unsupported as you inhale, lift. And then exhale, straighten. Good job, everybody. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, straighten. Nice. We're all going to lower our palms here. Looking forward, we're going to start to walk and soften up that left knee. Tuck the right toes, lift the left leg. Walk that right leg in just so you're a shorter stance, a nice comfortable position. And then inhale, straighten out that left leg. So naturally, your body just kind of wants to do like this weird twisty thing at the hips. So what I want you to do is, even if you have to take your left hand and put it into the hip, we're going to send that left hip back and allow that right hip to come forward a bit. Relax the neck and head here. Great job, everybody. You're looking awesome. Breathe into those hamstrings for 3. Whew. For 2. Good job. Inhale, take a half lift. Rebend that left knee, coming into that forward fold. That right leg is going to meet the left at the top of the mat. Knees are nice and soft. We're going to bring our hands to our shins. Inhale, straighten everything out. So imagine that you're pushing out through the hamstrings here. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. If you'd like to come back to that ragdoll, you can soften up the knees. But maybe this time, try and keep the legs nice and straight. Relax the head. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Stasana. Arms are going to come and frame out the head. Big stretch here. And then exhale, forward fold. Great job. Soften up the knees. Plant the palms. Step the right foot back, followed by the left. Find your high plank. Inhale. Exhale, move through your flow. So you can either drop down to knees, chest, and chin, or you're going to hug your ribs with your elbows, bending the arms. Inhale, coming to an up dog or that baby cobra. Woo, and exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good job, guys. Walk out those feet. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale, right leg's going to lift tall. Exhale, knee to nose, plant that foot in between the palms. Good, pausing here, getting a nice strong base first. If this is as far as you can go, that is totally okay. And you're always allowed to drop the back knee down onto the mat. But from here, we are gonna come to a high lunge. So if you're stable enough, you're gonna go ahead, bring the top body up. I'm pushing my energy through my left heel, so I have nice, strong feet. Zip up the core, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here for 3, 2. As you exhale, we're going to bend that back knee down to the mat. Our arms are going to come to cactus. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. Inhale, come back to that high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank. I know it burns. We got this. Exhale, lower. This time we're going to inhale 2 straight legs if you can. And then thinking warrior 2, we're going to lower that back heel down onto the mat. Soften up that right leg and come into your warrior 2. Good. Good, good, good. So my right knee is bent. My left heel is down onto the mat. 2 straight arms here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, hinge forward, flip the palms, send those fingertips behind you, peaceful warrior. Good, and exhale, coming back to center, reach forward. Bring that forearm to the thigh, left fingertips up and over. Good, good, good. Coming to a nice relief, we're going to inhale, come back to center. Straighten out that right leg. Oh, that feels nice. Reach forward. Lower the palm, coming into your Trikonasana. So from here, I'm trying to stack my hips, stack my shoulders. Nice 2 straight legs. Deep breath here for 3, for 2, Good job, everybody. Bringing your gaze down, soften up that right knee, finding that warrior two. Coming back to that high lunge, we're going to bring our left fingertips forward, come onto those left toes, and hop our way to a forward fold. Good, I know your legs are probably screaming. I know mine are. Inhale, take a nice half lift. Come on, Tank, show them how it's done. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva, big, big stretch here. From here, I'm bringing my fingertips to my lower back. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna switch the camera in a minute. Push the fingertips down. Thanks, babe. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, forward fold. Good, there we go. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1. Lower the palms, bend the knees. Maybe come down into a little seated position. Let those legs breathe. And then when you're ready, you can plant the palms. Step the right foot back, followed by the left. I have my own cameraman now. Take a deep inhale to prepare. And then exhale, option to move through your flow. So again, if you're coming to that knees, chest, and chin, inhale to that baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. And then maybe you can come back to your plank and meet us in downward facing dog. Deep breath here for 3, for 2. Good job, everybody. Inhale, we're gonna lift the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, plant that foot in between the palms. And again, pause here if you need to. Get a nice, super strong base. Maybe you drop the knee down. Maybe you keep it lifted. But wherever you are, let's bring the top body up. Woo! Arms are lifted. Take a deep inhale and squeezing, keeping everything really, really tight. Exhale, drop that right knee, arms to cactus. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push. Exhale, lower back down. Thank you, Tank. This time, inhale, 2 straight legs. Nice release. Lower that right heel down onto the mat. Bend that left leg. Open up warrior two. Good, good, good. Sitting nice and low here in the hip. On your next inhale, we're going to hinge forward. Flip the palms, send those fingertips behind you, peaceful warrior. Deep breath here for 3, 2, woo! Inhale, come back to center. Reach forward, forearm to thigh. I know my legs are screaming. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hang out here for 3, 2. Inhale, back to center. Good, let's go ahead, straighten out that left leg. Oh, that feels nice. Reach forward, hinging at the hips, and lower the palm down, right fingertips up to the sky. Good job, everybody. Breathing here for 3, 2. Good job. We're gonna go ahead, lower those right fingertips, rebend that left knee. We're coming back into that high lunge. Looking forward, we're just going to hop our way to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, big rise up. Push through all 10 fingers and toes. Reach for the sky. And then exhale, swan dive down. Woo! Soften up those knees, plant the palms. Go ahead, either jump or step back to your high plank. Option to take a flow, or you can simply go ahead and meet us in downward facing dog. So I'm just going to show you all of our options. If you're in down dog, we're pushing the chest through those arms. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Great job, everybody. So from here, once you're in down dog, I want you to look at your feet. We're gonna come high into the toes, and we're just gonna walk our feet in about maybe like 6 inches so our heels are flat on the mat. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and take my right hand and reach for the outside of my left thigh, or sorry, left shin. Good. Your gaze is going to come up and under your left arm. We're just going to twist here for 3, 2, and 1. We're going to return that right palm to the mat and taking our left palm, reaching for the outside of our right shin. Stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bringing both hands down to the mat. We're going to center our left foot into the mat and lift our right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Planting that right foot in between the palms. Good. We're just going to shimmy that left foot back a little bit so you're in a nice low lunge. And then keeping the hands down on the mat, what we're going to do is soften up that back knee. It's not touching the floor, it's hovering. But then we're going to straighten out that right leg. So we're in like a higher up Ardha Hanumanasana like we started with in the beginning of practice. Good. So really feeling a nice hamstring stretch there in the right leg. Take a deep breath here for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're going to plant that right foot down, coming back to that low lunge. And then we're going to walk. I'm just going to switch my position so you guys can see me. We're going to walk our hands to the inside of that right leg. My left heel is coming down to the mat. And you can either stay right here or you can go ahead into that ninja pose. So I'm lowering the seat and having my left toes reach for the ceiling. Maybe your hands come to your chest. If this is too deep in the hips and you're like, no way, girlfriend, that's not happening today, we're just going to hang out here on the palms. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. 3, 2. Good. So if you're in your ninja, we're all going to lift up, straighten out both legs, walk in towards the center, bring our toes in, our heels are out. I'm just going to fix this. Take a deep inhale there, and then exhale, forward fold. Good. I really want you to send the weight back into the balls of the feet, so up by where your toes are, and I want you to just relax the head. Let it hang heavy. Good. Couple different options here. You can either take your arms out in front of you and come to like a wide stance down dog, or you can take your arms through the legs, feeling a little bit more of a stretch in the top back. You can also take an inversion if you want to play with a headstand, but we're hanging out here for 3, 4, 2. Good job. We're all going to walk ourselves back to center. Inhale, take a half lift. We're going to heel toe our feet in just like about 6 inches or so. And now listen carefully. This is where it gets a lot of fun. We're going to go ahead and walk our way to the right side of our mat. We're going to bring our toes with us. And I want to see how far can you go. Can you come onto the pinky toes of the feet and face the opposite direction? So I'm getting a super big stretch here in the outside of the leg. Now, if you can't get this far, that's okay. Maybe you stop right here. That's fine. Wherever you are, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. All together, we're going to inhale, come back to a low lunge at the top of our mat. Soften up that right knee. We're going to plant the left palm down and then inhale, right fingertips up. So again, I'm going to just move so you guys can see me. Here we go. Right fingertips up towards the sky. Now from here, we're going to go for a nice outside of the hip stretch. So again, on your left foot, we're going to lower down onto the left pinky toe and send those right fingertips to the back of the mat. Kind of funky, I know, but it feels good, right? Take a deep breath here for 3, 2. From here, our right hand is coming to the inside of our right foot. We're coming back to that low lunge. Now we're gonna make our way to a side plank. Option to drop the left knee down, send the right foot behind you, and then send the right fingertips up for a modified. Or if you're going for the full thing, we're just going to send our right leg back, fall over to the left, keep the hips up. So wherever you are, I want you to really hold it here for 3. Woo, squeeze, 2. Inhale.
Inhale, 10.
Listen carefully. From here, we're coming down to our bottoms. So if you're in that side plank, you can lower the feet down, palms down, and lower the hips. And then come to a seat. Sorry, guys, this dog. Or if you're in the modification, we're just going to lower down onto our bottoms. Woo, all right, get nice and comfortable here. Wiggle out those legs. What up, buddy? Say hi. On our next inhale, I want you to bring that left knee into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Take that left foot, cross it over the left or the right thigh. Sorry, right leg. Whatever leg you're on, go with it. It's fine. We're going to hit both of them. And then on your next inhale, arms are going to lift. We're going to take a twist over to whatever leg you bent. So for me, it's my right. I'm going to send my right arm down behind my spine, and my left elbow is going to hook to the outside of that right thigh. These dogs, they're such morning people. Take a deep inhale here through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Slow it all down just for a minute. On our next inhale, coming back to center, we're just going to keep the right ankle crossed over the left thigh or whatever foot you might have. Inhale, arms are going to lift. And then exhale, we're just going to do a nice deep stretch over the feet. Good. Again, getting a nice stretch there in the outer hip for 3. For 2. Good job. Inhale, coming back to center. Nice. And let's switch the legs. So let's go ahead, bring both legs out nice and long. Right knee into the chest or left knee, whatever foot you haven't done yet. Let's go ahead, cross the leg. Inhale, arms lift, and then take your twist. So allow your spine to sit up nice and tall. Allow the gaze to come to the back of the room. Take a deep inhale here for 3, for 2. Awesome, everybody. Coming back to center, keeping the legs crossed. So we're just going to cross ankle over thigh, creating like the number 4 with your legs. Inhale, arms lift up tall. Exhale, forward fold. And breathe here for 3, 2. Good job. And 1, let's go ahead, lift the top body. We're going to straighten out both legs, wiggle them out, do a little dance. Good, we're going to bend both knees, take our palms, face them behind us, coming into that high plank. We're just gonna do a little breakdown dance. Take an inhale here. Exhale, move through your flow. So again, you can come down to knees, chest, and chin, or you could just take your traditional flow, whatever is going to serve you today. Good, push through all 10 fingers, chest towards the thighs. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale. On our next inhale, we're gonna come high into those tippy toes. Again, walk our feet in just enough that our heels can maybe touch the mat. Bending those knees. Straighten and back out. Good. Going for that twist one more time. This time starting with the left hand's gonna reach to the outside of the right shin. Maybe you can twist a little bit deeper. 3, 2, 1, coming back to center. Go ahead, take the right to the outside of the shin for 3, 2, and 1, coming back to center. Inhale, center that right foot, lift the left leg tall. Exhale, bring that knee in towards the nose. Find a nice low lunge. So take a good big step forward. Nice. From here, coming into that suspended, unsupported Ardha Hanumanasana, soften that right knee so the shin is hovering the mat. Straighten out that left leg. Bring those left toes towards the ceiling. Good job, everybody. Take a deep breath here for 3, 4, 2. Nice. Let's go ahead, plant that left foot down. Straighten out that right leg. Lower that right heel down to the mat. Walk both arms to the inside of that left leg, coming into either your ninja or a nice hip opener. So hip openers, y'all are gonna stay right here. Lowering the head, getting nice and low into this hip here. Ninja peeps are gonna come onto that right heel and lower the seat down, maybe even bringing the arms to the chest. Inhale here for 3, 2, woo, I'm sweating. And 1, go ahead, plant the palms. If you're already on your palms, we're all gonna walk ourselves to that low lunge. So coming back onto those right toes. Right hand's going to lower, left fingertips are going to reach for the side. And again, I'm just gonna switch positions so you guys can see me here. Reach, reach, reach. Good, now from here, can you take those left fingertips, reach them towards the back of the room. As you do this, you're coming onto that right pinky toe. Good. Hang out here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and bring back that left hand. Tuck the right toes. Straighten out that left foot. Walk ourselves over to the center. Toes are in, heels are out. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Good job, everybody. Take a deep breath here. Oh, good, the pup's finally asleep. Weight is forward. Now option this time, maybe you take the hands to the ankles and just assist in this forward fold. What's up? Breathing here for 3, 4, 2. Relax the head. Good job. Let's all meet back into that center. Inhale, take a nice half lift. Walking to the front of the mat, finding that low lunge. And then making your way to your side plank. So whatever variation you did before, if you want to drop that right knee down and then send the left foot behind you and then come onto that right palm, you can do it that way. Or you can go ahead and take the traditional way. We're holding it here for 5, 4, 3, so strong, 2. Coming down onto our seat. So you can either lower the hips down or lower the feet down and then make it your way to your bottom. Woo, all right, good job, guys. Great, we're making our way to the end. You guys are kicking ass. From here, what we're gonna do this time is bring our feet to our mat, keep our knees nice and soft. Taking our hands behind you, we're just going to rock the hips, rock the knees from side to side. For 3, 2. Good, let's let them fall over to the left. This time we're going to take our palms and walk over to the left as well, facing the back of the room. Good. Maybe you even lower it down. Breathing here for 3, 2. Good job. Picking yourself back up, making your way back to center. Rock those hips from side to side. All the animals are asleep now. This is great. And then let them fall over to the right this time. Walk your hands behind you so you face the back of the room. Just a little twist in the spine here. For 3, 2. Good, and 1, coming back to center. And then from here to all the fun stuff. So let's go ahead and cross our ankles, roll right over into a tabletop position. We're only gonna hit down dog just for just for 1 breath. So exhale, hips back. Inhale, right leg's gonna lift. Exhale, right shin to the top of the mat. Good. So as you can see here, I'm going to take a look back, and I encourage you guys to do the same. Make sure your foot is in a nice straight line. If you find that your leg is kind of out to one side, you're just going to adjust accordingly. Inhale, lift the top body. Woo. And when you're ready, you can exhale and walk it out. So maybe for you, some of you guys, that means staying on the palms, like right here. And that's all right. That's good. You're going to feel it all in the side of the hip. Maybe if you want to take it deeper, you can lower it down to the forearms or take it all the way down to the mat. But wherever you are, I want to invite you guys to just slow the breath down. Take a quick body scan, see how is everything doing. If you're finding that there's parts like in your hip or in like, your groin area that are holding a lot of tension, I want you to just send the breath into those spaces and allow the breath to create some room. When you exhale on that breath, maybe you find that you can get a little bit deeper into the pose. Whew. Thank you guys. I hope you're all having so much fun. We're almost done here. I know today's was a little bit more of a burner. You guys kicked booty. Take another deep inhale. I'm going to invite you guys, if you want to lift the top body, walk yourself over to the left, and then kind of walk yourself out again. So just the top body's moving with you. This is going to be great if you have a tight IT band or if you're fighting with like sciatica like I am. You can lower the head down. Deep breath here for 3. Oh yeah, for 2. Good job. Let's all inhale, finding our way back to center. We're going to lift the top body. Good. Now from here, we're going to get a little bit into the quad stretch. So I want you all to bend that back knee. Walk the right hand to the inside of that right knee. And then with your left hand, see if you can grab maybe the toe. Now, if you have a towel or a strap nearby, that might be a little bit more helpful to reach. But if you can grab at least like the toe or even like your pant leg, you're going to work that left heel closer to the glutes. Still stay nice and tall here. Take a deep breath. Inhale.
Deep breath, Evie.
For 3. Hi, Evie. For 2. Let's go ahead and release that left leg down to the mat. Coming back to center, tuck the left toes, lift the left leg. We're just going to kick back that right leg into the air like a 3-legged dog. Woo! And then lower that foot down onto the mat. Inhale, we're gonna lift the left leg tall. Exhale, left knee to the top of the mat. Excuse me, Miss Evie. And take your time as you lower it down. So again, we're gonna untuck those right toes. Take a little peek behind you. Make sure your leg is in a nice straight line. And then go wherever the body will let you go. So whether it's staying on the palms or walking it all the way down. What's up, girl? You hanging out? Good. And again, inviting you to take a quick body scan. See how are things doing. Maybe notice if one side is a little bit easier than the other. Maybe notice if you've been working out those legs a lot, they're asking for a break. Or your arms, maybe they need a little rest. Maybe they want to work out even more. Hey, girl. And breathe here for 3, 2. Option to stay here if you all want to lift the top body up. We're going to walk ourselves, excuse me, over to the left. And then walk yourself back down. Again, just moving the top body here. Lower the neck and head down to the ground if you can. And using your breath as a tool to find comfort. Take a deep breath here for 3, 2. And then inhale, we're going to come back to center. So this time, all we're going to do is fall over to the left side of our hip, bring our right leg in front of us. Bending both knees. Find a nice seated position on the mat. Easy, we're gonna do some abs now. Take a deep inhale, sit up super, super tall. And then as you exhale, one vertebrae at a time, we're going to lower down. So maybe you're using your hands to kind of guide you down to the thighs. Good. We're gonna go ahead and bring our fingertips to our head, so right behind our head. And as we do the next few movements, I want you to imagine like there's an orange like right under your chin. So when we crunch up, we don't want to tuck our chin in. We want to keep that space open. Our fingertips are right behind our ears. Take one more deep inhale. As you exhale, we're slowly going to start to lift the top body, sending the navel towards the spine, crunching up for 5. Lower down. Crunching up for 4. Lower it down. Crunch it up for 3. Lower it down. 2. Down. Can we hold it up here at the top for 5? Look, Mom, no hands for 4. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Good. Next inhale, we're going to bring our arms down to our side. Keep our feet nice and close to our glutes. Inhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. As you exhale, we're going to go ahead and tap our right heel, center, tap our left heel, center, and go as fast or as slow as you want for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Whew. Good job. Keep your knees nice and soft. We're going to go through one bridge just to stretch out the core. So if you need to walk those heels closer to the glutes, you can either inhale, arms by your side, or send the fingertips underneath the lower back. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, push into those feet. Come in to a nice bridge, sending those hips up towards the ceiling. Option to take a full wheel if that is more in your practice. But we're going to hang out here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all down. Good job. Bring those knees into the chest. Take a deep inhale. Hug yourself tightly. Maybe rock from side to side to get a little bit of a massage here on the spine. Good. Keeping the right leg in, we're going to extend the left leg out. Hug the right knee in nice and close. And then when you're ready, we're going to allow that right knee to fall open to the right side first. My left hand is coming to the left side of my body. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my gaze over to the left. 2. And 1. Bringing that right knee back into the center. We're going to cross it over. So bringing that left hand onto that knee, right hand down onto the mat. Inhale, and then exhale, cross that knee over to the left. Hanging out here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, come back to center. Nice little hug in, and then switch the legs. So my left knee is coming in towards my chest. Right leg is straight. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, opening up to the left side first. So my left knee is coming over to the left. My right hand is coming to the right. Gaze is going to the right. Breathing here for 3, 2. Awesome, guys. Inhale, coming back to center. Grabbing on with your right arm. My left hand's going to come down to the ground. Take a deep inhale here first. And then exhale, take it up and over to the right side. Woo, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, lay everything down onto the mat. taking up as much space as you would like. We're going to go through a nice full body stretch. So when you're ready, you can bring your arms overhead, your legs together. Take a deep inhale, stretch everything from tippy toes to fingertips. And then exhale and release. Good. Keeping the eyes closed. Allow the body to slow down. Maybe you take up more room on the mat. Maybe your hands come to the belly. But together we're going to continue through those nice long inhales. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. And exhale, relaxing the shoulders, the arms, the fingers. Another deep, long inhale for 3, 2, 1. Relaxing the hips, the thighs, the feet, the toes. One more deep inhale for 3, 2, 1. Relaxing the forehead, the cheeks, the mouth, the jaw. Another inhale for 3, 2, 1. And just exhale. Great job, everybody. When you're ready, you can slowly start to wiggle the toes, roll out those ankles, wiggle the fingers, maybe move the neck from side to side. And we can go ahead and bring the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself one final hug, thanking yourself so much for making it to your mat. You can go ahead and roll over to the right. We're just going to pause here, coming back to any intention that you may have set for yourself today. And when you're ready, we're going to meet back in that seated position that we started with in the beginning of class. I'm going to scooch a little sit here. Sitting up nice and tall, welcome to keep the eyes closed. Your palms can either face up if you're looking to receive energy and give energy, or you can keep your palms down if you're looking to stay rooted today. I want to thank you guys so very much for joining me today and every Sunday. It's always such a great feeling seeing you guys show up, so thank you for that. And thank you for kicking butt and being patient with me and my animals. So the light in me sees and honors that same divine light in each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste. I'll let Britt take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome. Tina, do you want to put your Instagram handle in the chat? And then one other thing is we've done this before, so this is a free class. Tina just does this. It's free, it's complimentary. We did make a decision a couple weeks ago to have it be optional donation, and the organization that we chose is FLAG, and that stands for Frontline Appreciation Group. And what FLAG does is you donate to them, they're able to purchase meals from local restaurants and then provide those meals to the frontliners in our hospitals and all those people that are working so hard and at risk to protect all of us. So that being said, every week we've done a different community, one of our communities or your communities. Last week was Colorado for Rachel, and this week we're in St. Louis for a bunch of the First Forum headquarters people that have been supporting this call. So I put that information in the chat in order to donate, and it could be anything that you'd like. If you have the means for $5, $10, $20, if you don't have the means, that's totally okay. But the way to donate to St. Louis this week is to Venmo, and their handle is FLAG, F-L-A-G, 63119. And then what I ask is that you put your location and your Instagram handles in the chat so that we can all stay in touch. And then also Tina and I can choose another location for next week's donation. And then one other announcement I wanted to make is the Women's Empowerment Organization that I work for, we're having a special Mother's Day meditation. And I just wanted to open it up to the ladies on here. I know we have some awesome guys, but I want to open this up to the ladies. Invite your friends, your moms, sisters. It's going to be a virtual Zoom. And the woman hosting it, her name is Sensei Victoria Whitfield. She is incredible. She leads global meditations. She's really amazing. And so what it'll be, it's $10 a person. So if you're bringing your mom, it'll be 20, etc., something like that. And I'm going to put the link for that registration in the chat too. If you have any questions on that, just shoot me a DM on Instagram, or if you have my email, you can email me. Yeah, well, I'll tag you. I don't know what it is. So with that, I just wanted to thank all of you guys for attending, and I hope to see you on that. But we're going to have another one before this because we're not there yet. So next Sunday, same time, 10:30 Eastern. Invite your friends. If you're a Legionnaire coach, you have some Transformers that you want to invite, you're absolutely welcome to. We just need their email because we have the password and everything like that. But yes, definitely reach out. And then this is awesome. We had so many people on today. I know a few people had to leave for church. But make sure you pop your Instagram in because we'll tag you in the post later on today. And the other thing is these are always recorded. So if you want the links, like if you want to do this on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to start your day, we have these recorded. So if you want that, just email me and I'll send you the YouTube link for it. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Tina. You the bomb.
Love you guys. See you all later.
Bye. Have a good day.